Welcome, Sagittarius, to your Astrodice reading for January 2021. Hope you friends are doing great out there, and Happy New Year's to everyone. Okay, let's get this done. For those of you who are new, this is Astrodice. It's where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay, let's get in here. Sagittarius, what is going on with you in this new year? Hoping this new year is a lot better than last year. Okay. Let's see. You have Neptune coming in as your planet with Capricorn energy in the 8th house. Nice. Okay, so going Neptune over here. This is what it is, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusions. So, okay. And going straight over here to Capricorn. And how it's going to be done is with the energy that is serious, materialistic, hardworking, bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Oh, another one of those signs. Every time I see this Capricorn coming in, it's just reminding me of how cautious a lot of signs are getting into this new year. Taking it step by step instead of just jumping both feet in. Very wary and cautious about what's going on. I'm seeing a lot of Capricorn for a lot of signs, which makes sense. Makes total sense. You got your radar going in the 8th house. So it's talking about the 8th house, which is the transformational area of your life, is about shared resources and intense emotions. Definitely, I could see that. How are we going to get our resources going? Jointly controlled money and assets, taxes, inheritances, and obligations, which makes a lot of sense. A lot of work is not going the way it's supposed to be going, so people are worried. A lot of people are also worried about how their taxes are going to go this year, since they didn't work that much. All kinds of things going on. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. And also, I see this, like, for those of you in the United States, like the 8th house is also like that stimulus package coming in as well, right? And I know there's some other countries that we're getting them as well. And yeah, how is that going? Is it going to affect my taxes, or are they just going to leave me alone? In the long run, is the stimulus packages that they gave out, are they going to end up increasing our taxes to try to make us pay back for that? I mean, a lot of people are worried about a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of personal readings lately where people are very worried about that. So I really wouldn't worry about that until 2022. But I see, where a lot of people would be hesitant about that. Government wants their money back, or are they going to let us alone, right? Okay, so coming in over here, it shows you have the 10 of Cups. You feel like you have your achievements right now, and it feels like everything in the beginning of the month is going very well. You're longing, you have this Neptune, and you're longing for more achievements. So it doesn't feel like you're really doing horrible. It feels like you're doing pretty good, but it does feel, because it's in the Neptune, that you do really want to have more achievements, right? More success. I'm hoping, and I do feel like it's the hoping that this new year is going to be more successful. Not just this month, but the whole year. Right. So we have the moon coming out over here. And there's those hopes and dreams and promises that you're getting to where you need to be. This is coming underneath the Capricorn, which is talking about that seriousness and that cautious ambition. And this is talking about the perfect timing. And there is a little caution within the moon, though, as well, right? Because we want to be careful that we are taking like baby steps over here. Really, because there is a lot of confusion with the moon, right? It's a little bit of confusion. The world is confusing. The world is confusing. You never know if it's up and down and all over the place. So it's kind of getting that clarity and that intuition that, you know, I need to be a little shrewd with my money. I need to be more serious about things because I don't know what's coming when it comes to my 8th house. So there's definitely that cautiousness coming in with the moon like that. And I love this too because it's also talking about taking that high road. So still looking for that, not thinking, you know, too negative. Just, I feel like you're kind of balanced out on the situation. With the 5 of Wands, yeah, there seems to be a little bit of a pullback when it comes to the 8th house of your resources, kind of pull. You might be saving a lot of money in the beginning of the month, kind of gathering things together, and there's kind of push and tug going on in the 8th house when it comes to that. It could even be with having the moon over here, and we're talking about intense emotions. I also, you know, the moon also gives out intense emotions. So yes, because the moon is all about emotions. So I could see the tug and the pull even on your own emotions about, you know, your resources, your assets and your money and all your stuff. Okay. So going to the mid-month, it's showing there is kind of this feeling a little weary at mid-month about what's going on. There could be some disappointments coming up, but you're still looking out, trying to figure things out with the 2 of Wands during mid-month. There's still that cautiousness though with the 2 of Wands coming in, and a very seriousness, because you're not sure if you should take your hand off this wand yet to go to the other wand. So it's kind of like at a standstill, but you are looking out in different directions because you are feeling a little disappointed about things around you. We'll do some pull some cards on those. And you are trying to keep the strength though. Like I said, with that push and tag at the beginning of the month, it's still keeping the strength within the 8th house of your money, and really feeling self-confident that you can do the things that you need to do. It just feels like you just need to stay where you are and not move out too much. But you're getting ideas of where things can go. Okay, so clarifying on the 4 is because it's not moving. It's not moving. It's not moving. Your dreams and the things that you're looking for in Neptune to get to the 10 of Cups, the overall achievements that you're looking for is not moving at this time. It feels like it's stalled. Everything has been, it's just, like I said, it didn't feel like it was moving over here either. And you're looking at other directions to get it moving. Okay, you want it to move faster in mid-month, and it looks like you're looking at other directions to get this moving. Move. So with the Strength card, clarifying on the Strength card is the Hermit. So going inside to do some reflective work. You could be dealing with a Virgo who could be helping you decide which way you need to go. Doesn't have to be, it could even be a Libra, Taurus, however, anybody, right? I have Leo up here as well. But it looks like you're going inside to think things through, because you have the decision making over here. Where should I move? I'm not sure. It does show though you want fast movement. It feels more like thinking hard, really getting logical over here about what you want. But I really don't see you just moving yet. It feels more like your thoughts are moving. You want to take the action with the 2 of Wands, but it feels mental. It's all mental movement. You're still not moving because your money is not moving. Nothing really around you is moving in the 8th house. Your 8th house is not moving the way you want it to move at all. Stagnant. Stop. Okay, so in the end of the month, you have the King of Pentacles. Oh, I like that. The 10 of Swords is telling you everything's going to be a-okay. Your spiritual belief is coming up with the 10 of Swords. It's like you have surrendered to this. You have the King of Pentacles over here. You start surrendering to the things that you need by standing your ground, and it does feel like things are starting to move more. With the King of Pentacles over here, you are moving, right? Because this is showing the self-assuredness, and things start picking up. So you actually feel like there is this movement. And so you're saying, I'm feeling a little A-okay. I don't feel like I have to be so cautious now. I can, you know, take out these swords little by little. For some of you, might even be traveling with the Two of Wands. I just noticed that too, guys. So those of you in January who are traveling, it's showing the traveling. Could be leaving the state, leaving the country, traveling. Okay, so, but yeah, you have the Ten of Swords upside down. So, hey, there's hope. There's a turnaround. And I see the turnaround because of the King of Pentacles. So all the Neptunian energies coming through. So things are moving better. But you still are standing your ground in your 8th house. Still guarding your assets. Still guarding your resources. Any money coming in, you're not really spending a whole lot of. And for those of you who were traveling, you have the self-confidence to do so. It feels like you had the saved money to do so. And you're guarding what you have left. So that's very nice. But yeah, with the Seven of Wands, you're really saving money, really standing your ground, making sure that all your assets are staying right where you want them to be. Although, you know, be careful though too, because there's also a challenge coming up in the end of the month as well. Because the Seven of Wands is also a challenge. It's putting you into a challenge mode. And this could be because of taxes, however it is, but I do see a challenge coming up. Clarifying on the King of Pentacles. For some of you, you might have gone to Italy. I don't know, I'm seeing Italy over here. Getting ready to go to Greece, Italy. Maybe you're just going to wine country. I don't know, I'm really seeing Italy. Okay, but at the end of the month, coming on top of the King of Pentacles is this responsibility. It feels like whatever has happened in the end part of the month, you have to take on more responsibilities. So there definitely has been a pickup, and work seems to be moving a lot better. A boss may have given you extra hours, something put you in charge of something, because I do see extra responsibilities coming on at this time. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Everything you have hopeful, everything is fine. You're moving up the ladder the way you want to move up the ladder. Yeah, and I do see a message coming in, so I will clarify on that as well. And then the Seven of Wands is, yeah, they have the Temperance coming in. You're standing your ground, but there is a challenge for the perfect timing. I do feel like this challenge, though, could be coming from this message. But you do feel like you're moving a lot better, and it's becoming the perfect timing for you to really start moving. Let's clarify on the Eight of Wands for you, so we can see what this message is, because I feel whatever this message is the challenge. Clarify on the Eight of Wands, please. Mind you, this Eight of Wands might not even be in it. This challenge, excuse me, and not the Eight of Wands, I'm sorry. The challenge part of the Seven of Wands might not have anything to do with the eighth house. I don't know why it does that, but we've seen this before. However it is, over here, you're still guarding your 8th house and your assets and everything. But when I see the challenge over here, it's kind of a little bit different. So this, just remember that. It's that like extra little message that Spirit gives us. Just want you to know that so you don't get confused, because I think I did that once before and I actually confused someone. They got confused. So yes, it is definitely a message coming in, and it could be from a Capricorn and Virgo. This is definitely a Capricorn and a Virgo card. It also could be a Taurus, but it looks more like a Cap or a Virgo. And it definitely is a message coming through. It could be from a younger person. It doesn't have to be. It's just showing a message coming through. And the message is, it could be, it's Pentacles. So it definitely could be the 8th house. Could be an offering as well for some of you. It's a challenge. Okay. It's a challenge, and it's of the Six of Cups. And then we'll go over here really fast to the challenge. The extra little message. The Eight of Cups. It's the challenge. Yeah. Okay. So you have this challenge coming in. It's about the Page of Pentacles. It could be something that has to do with work. And it could be something that's going on. It could be from a past person that you know that you don't want to talk to. So is it an ex-boss? If we're talking about Pentacles. It could be from an ex-boss who's writing you, telling you, messaging you if they would like for you to come work. It feels like a challenge for you because you're not sure if this is going to be a successful endeavor. It feels like almost maybe a side job. And you're not sure if you want to take this because it doesn't look very successful. It looks like you may have left on bad terms between you and this other person. Either that or they could be asking you to come help them. Let's put it that way. It is a challenge though because you're not sure if you want to take this offering with the Knight of Cups upside down. There's a lot of confusion and it does look like you may not have left on good terms. But what is kind of interesting to me is, did they think that you left on good terms, but you didn't feel like you left on good terms? Like, I don't want to work with this person anymore. But they didn't see it the way you were seeing it. That's kind of how it feels. Yeah, very interesting. Because remember, this is fleeing from trouble. So were they getting you in trouble? Are they offering you to do something and it just felt like the whole work was trouble? If this is not work, like I said before, sometimes these little ones are not. There's a message for you to come hang out, do something, but you don't want to be around this person because of nothing but trouble. And it could be an ex, and you're not going to give them an ex-friend, ex-buddy, ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. But you don't want to do that because they seem to get you in trouble, or they're always in trouble. And it feels like you're too responsible in what you're doing, and you don't want this around you. So kind of watch this because it's very interesting that Spirit brought this up. But and you could also be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lots of water. So definitely for some of you, it could be a water sign. However it is, whether it's a job or just, hey, come hang out with me. It looks like trouble, and it looks like something Spirit is really bringing up because they don't want you to get in trouble, because it looks like you've already gotten past all of this and you're more responsible and you just don't need this. But it's kind of a beware. I don't know. I always feel like these little extra things I see are like the beware, they're coming back. Don't do it. And it feels like, oh, that's why, because they're forceful. They're the boastful, domineering, forceful type of person. They are the ones that don't leave you alone. Come on, buddy, you want to go hang out and you want to do this. Come on, you want to go to the bar and go drink. And you're like, no, I'm very responsible now. I don't want to do that stuff. So it could have been like an old buddy for some of you that you may have kind of partied with or did younger. And maybe that's why it's coming up as immature, a younger person, younger energy, who wants to take you out and do things with you that you don't want, that you're no longer involved with. But that's it right there. They're forceful. They're very domineering when it comes to this. So that's why. So just be kind of beware of that. And like I said, if it's a job, it's something where they didn't pay you right or something. And they're really trying to force the issue no matter what. So take it how it resonates. It's going to be a little different for everyone. But yeah, that's why it's a challenge for you, because it's trying to bring you backwards. Don't let them take you backwards. That's kind of the message that I'm hearing from Spirit over here, is don't let them take you backwards in your mind. Don't think about it. The Six of Cups upside down, no dreaming, no nostalgia. Don't think about it, right? Okay. And let's see if there's any more messages for you, Sagittarius, before we're done. Nope. The only one that I have for the overall month is that if you continue on the path that you're on, it looks like you're going to have good fortune coming in. And it does feel like after you get through all of this, the wheel of fortune is going to change into your luck. And there's a big change coming. You don't have to worry about feeling stagnant. because I do feel a little bit of stagnancy through the beginning of the month. Into the month, you have this beautiful new change coming in, and things are going to start changing in for your own favor. Okay, getting straight into the new year. So looks great. Okay, and I will see you next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.